Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be discussing my opinion on Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. Now unfortunately I tried looking up on Fortnite GG, not sponsored, but Fortnite GG, I tried looking up all the cosmetics and for whatever reason it's not loading on my tablet. So I'm just going to have to go off of muscle memory. So anyways, I'm going to be talking about everything to do with everything. Collabs, battle pass, in-game items, you name it. Let's get into it, because this is going to be a long one. So, starting out, we have the battle pass. To be honest, this time around, it was pretty good. I mean, normally around, like, the middle of the season, I don't tend to use battle pass items. I just buy the battle pass because I can get a lot more items that can go with my other characters. And some of the skins are really good. Just to name a few that are really good, I have to say the Origin, Orisa, and the Prowler were probably the best in my book. The Prowler is an amazing Marvel character. Unfortunately, when he released, we didn't get Miles Morales. But eventually, we'll get him. We just need to wait a little harder. Anyways, the Origin, amazing member of the Seven. Amazing. And Orisa, a great skin. Definitely is my favorite from the Battle Pass. How do I feel about Doctor Strange being tier 100? I don't know. Don't really like it. In my opinion, Doctor Strange is not really one of my favorite superheroes. I do, in fact, love his glider and his pickaxe. But other than that, to be honest, besides Orisa, the Origin, and Prowler, the Battle Pass is pretty mid. I'm gonna be honest. Skins like, in my opinion, Doctor Strange, Kiara KO, Tsuki 2.0, they weren't really the best. Not so terrible, but just really not that good. I would refrain from saying they're the worst Battle Pass skins. Well, maybe Kiara KO, maybe, but they're not really that horrible. But there's a lot better ones than you know. Anyways, next up, so we're going to talk about not really the first collab this season. I don't know what the first collab this season was, but I'm just going to say this is the first collab. So we got a collab with, I think, Olympic winner Chloe Kim. I don't know if she's a winner or just an associate with the Olympics. I don't watch the Olympics. I have a Fortnite nerd who sits on his ass all day. I don't watch the Olympics. But I think the skin was generally good. The pickaxe was good. The glider is good. I now like it more than I originally did. And the emote's kind of meh. To be honest, that icon skin wasn't really the best, but it wasn't the worst. Anyways, moving on. We got Moon Knight. Pretty good collab. Remember, I'm going off of muscle memory. I am going to forget some collabs. Anyways, next collab was Moon Knight, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I have not watched his series yet, but I generally think he is a good skin, in my opinion. I love the long cape that's built into the skin. And I love that there's like actual back bling with him that is his cape. And the pickaxes are actually clean as hell. They are really good. I haven't used them in a while, but definitely a good collab. Next up, we got another Street Fighter collab. And I'm very excited because Street Fighter is one of those games that is amazing. I haven't played any of them besides Street Fighter 2 when I was getting my hair cut a couple months ago, but it was generally was a good game. And these new round fighters, I don't want to say they're the best because their pickaxes are kind of a bit meh, and the glider, yeah, the gear bundle is probably the worst out of all of them. But yeah, Sakura, definitely one of my favorite Street Fighter skins. If we're talking from male to female, I would say my female favorite is Sakura, and my male favorite is Ryu. Ryu is such an iconic character from that game, so yeah. Anyways, really enjoy another Street Fighter collab, and I hope they do another one again. I hope they add my boy Ken, because that's the only one I probably want to come to the game. Anyways, Blanca, not really that good. I mean, I think he's a funny skin. I like how people say that he's the Hulk, but I'm sorry, I just don't particularly like him. Anyways, next up, we had a collab with a Brazilian rapper, which I thoroughly enjoyed the collab. Got copyrighted by YouTube, and they took down my stream, and I am not happy about that. Really, I'm not. But don't worry, because I have a YouTube video showing off the thing, and it's still on my channel to this day. So go enjoy it. Anyways, really good collab. We also had a music track and a emote in the item shop. The emote goes hard, I admit it. It's probably one of the best emotes we've gotten in a while. Until we get that leaked Capella emote, then that's probably going to beat that. But really awesome collab. Then next collab, again, these are not in order, I didn't forget. A complete surprise and a warm welcome, and I'm very excited this happened. RoboCop. We got Terminator. We got Alien. And now we got RoboCop. Personally, I have not watched any RoboCop movies, but I'm very excited because I loved him in Mortal Kombat 11. He was such a badass character to play as. I just loved his lines. You're under arrest, dirtbag. I just love the character so much, and having him in the game is huge. It was so much fun having him in the game. But strange, but glad to have him. Next up, this is not really a collab, but I want to talk about it. The Omega Knight. Honestly, little bit salty that it wasn't a battle pass. Honestly, it deserves battle pass level. Honestly, and also rarity 1,500. That seems so cheap. I would pay 2,000 for that. 2,000, because generally he deserves the word. You would never hear Fortnite players say, "Oh, normally Fortnite players like complain about rarities and this should be cheaper, that should be cheaper." Honestly, the Omega Knight should have been 2,000. Honestly, I would pay that much for that skin. 1,200 just seems so cheap, even for a 1,500 V-Bucks skin. Super cheap, but so great. By the way, it's going to be leaving soon. I don't know why they're uploading it now. It might be leaving soon, like a couple days, or maybe it's going to stay into the end season, but that would not make sense if they upload it then. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what Fortnite's doing, but I'll let you know in the next item shop video. Anyways, next up we got muscle memory, not working right now. We also got Chica, a Spanish streamer. Honestly, I'm proud of her. I watched the stories from the Battle Pass, which I'm very thankful they brought back, because there was only one for 2 competitive players and Booga, and that's it. But now that people are getting icon skins, that I'm really glad, because that's a best way to, 1, promote their skin by showing off their story, and 2, just to see how they are. Maybe like you don't know who they are when they get their icon skin, and then you just watch them and see how their life goes through. And honestly, her life is very nice and very sad, depressing, but also very sweet and beautiful. And I just want to say, Chica, rest in peace to your grandma. Your grandma was a great person. I know for a fact. Anyways, yeah, I won't get into the story about her story, but you can just watch it on Fortnite's YouTube channel. Anyways, yeah, good skin, good set. They kind of ruined it now, because I don't know why Fortnite really messes up with the coats and make them fluff out, and it makes her look like she has a giant butt, but it really doesn't matter. I'm just really happy that she's in the game. Great collab. Next up, yeah, I'm kind of getting out of order now, because Chica was before RoboCop. Anyways, we got next up, Allie. Complete surprise. We got this leak like 4 months ago, where on the Discord thing it says 3, 2, 1. It's a Diplodocus. Tell us your favorite icons. Which, another one to point out, Travis Scott and Astro Jack weren't on there, which it probably was the fact because of the actual world tour that happened in November, and they probably didn't want to dip their shoes into somewhere where they didn't belong, and that's fine, but I just feel like leaving it out is kind of disrespectful. Anyways, because I know people would actually vote for him. Anyways, and we thought he was going to get a skin very soon. That was not the case. But now, we finally got him, and honestly, he did the unthinkable. He got more content for things. Anyways, I did a video on that already, but I'm just gonna break it down a little bit. I'm so glad Fortnite are giving content creators more things. Chica got 2 sprays, and honestly, I think that's really nice that they did that. Honestly, nobody uses sprays, but I'm just very happy they're at least getting something. Anything to make it like just more bigger. And LEA was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that, but more. Giving him a wrap and a freaking glider. That's what I want to see from content creators. More stuff. There are so many ideas you can do with the old ones. But now they already got their stuff. Fortnite's probably going to be like, alright, you're done. Get off the list. You're not getting anything else. That's it. You're done. Get out of here. Which kind of is kind of wrong because Ninja wanted to have another collab with Fortnite and probably get like another style for his skin. People wanted to see a red edit style, so maybe he would do that, which I'll be fine with that. I love the color red. But unfortunately, Fortnite just gave him the cold shoulder, which was kind of wrong, but they have a lot of jobs to do. They had to make Ali's skin, Chica's skin, so they probably didn't have time for that. But honestly, I really wish in another update they would give everybody who's bought the bundles for the content creators and give them something extra, and then when they come back to the shop, they would sell the thing in the bundle with them. That's honestly, I think, what they should do, because I don't know, man. They deserve some more things. Anyways, now we're done discussing collabs. Let's get to the gameplay. So, first they added the Javelin launcher, which not a big fan of it. To be honest, the Javelin was... I mean, when it first came out, it was fun to use. But then, nowadays, when you get a legendary chest or an IO chest, and you're like, yes, come on, give me a purple striker pump. Give me a purple striker AR. Come on. And then you just get a Javelin, and you're just sitting there like, what the hell? This is not a legendary item. I'm gonna die in 5 seconds if I don't get a gun. Like, a guy's following me. I need to get a gun that can shoot from close range, an SMG, a pump shotgun, something. Just give me anything. And you just get a freaking Javelin. But first, when it came out, it's good. It was good. Definitely. Anyways, next, I wanted to talk about this because it coincides with it. They bring back the choppers, and I'm very happy because that is one of my favorite vehicles in Fortnite. It's balanced. Doesn't have any weapons. You can just fly, and you can fly. They're basically like the planes, except no guns and a lot slower. I like that. But now, I didn't even use them once. I only used them twice for challenges, and that's it. And I feel like that's very cheap. Very cheap. And I feel bad that I didn't get to use it much, because the main problem is from the first thing I just said, which was the Javelin. The Javelin, if they see you, they will lock onto you and shoot you. And it's hard to get out of the sky without getting killed. So yeah, I legit can't stand that. I literally can't stand it, and I had to suffer the fact that my plane is going to come down, so I just never used them. And I just feel sad because they finally brought back my favorite vehicle, and I can't use it because, one, they're very limited, and I know they were limited when they first came out, but like, this feels limiting. Like, no one normally lands at the 7 base except for challenges. And first of all, you're just imagining a quadrant launcher just flying out of this into the sky and shooting you down. And I don't like it. I hate it. And honestly, I hope the quadrant launch, that freaking Anvil rocket launcher, gets removed next season, and the helicopters get. Because honestly, I miss the helicopters. And bring them back in the season with something that can, contradict them. It makes me mad. I waited over a year, 2 years, I don't know how long, for my favorite vehicle to come back, and it wasn't even worth it. Anyways, doesn't matter. Moving on. So next we got the we finally got the combat SMG in the game, and it has been shredding. Fortnite this season, these 2 seasons have been just like, spray meta on point. Which, as much as people are gonna hate me when I say this, I genuinely do like the spray meta because I'm trash. I need aim assist, and the SMG just shooting through can easily get me a kill. Yeah, call me a bot. I get it. But yeah, but at one point when they brought back the Star Wars stuff, I generally used the E11 blaster, which, by the way, I'm going to get to that to a second because technically it's a new gun. I always used it for a while, and then now that's over, I now switch back to the SMGs. And the SMG is, well, it's really good. But since, it's the end of the season, they're probably going to go. Now, I hope Fortnite does this. I know I generally do like the spray meta these past couple of seasons, and some people haven't. I really think the spray meta should stop here. As much as I love it, I really think it should end here. Fortnite, please, next season, don't have a lot of good SMGs next season. Just bring back the OG SMG, suppressed SMG. Please, the suppressed SMG. I love that thing. Anyways, please, honestly, please. We need a break of the spray meta. It's been 2 seasons and we're already dying. Literally and figuratively. Anyways, I hope next season does have a little bit of a balance in the weapons category. But I'll probably make a video on that. Anyways, of my predictions on next season. I'll actually do it after this video because, I haven't been uploading and this is my treat. Anyways, next, what else weapons did we get? We had the cannons. Now, they're not really weapons, but there's something. And honestly, they're really good for mobility, but nobody really uses them. I've seen some clips on YouTube where people just shoot it on the sides of a blimp and people go flying off of it and dying to fall damage. I think that's really funny. I've never done it myself, but cool. Then next we had the tanks, which a lot of people hate them. I can see it. I really can see it, but I also do really enjoy using the tanks. Just running them over and letting the gunner man keep shooting at them, and then you're just shooting your giant tank bully. It's fun when you're doing it. But when somebody's doing it on the receiving end, it's not fun. Speaking of not fun, the Battle Bus. I love driving and running into people with it, but using the turrets are not fun. Are really not fun, and I'd rather I just have it with no weapons on it and you just be able to ram people. That's fun. That's really a lot of fun. But the turrets are not fun. Every time I've gotten in a fight with turrets, people just hop into the turret and go brrr. Honestly, I know people make excuses that they love using it people say they love using it. I just generally think the Battle Bus was really poorly made, and I don't like the fact that there was a turret. I wish it was made to just ram. I love ramming into people and dealing a lot of damage and making them go flying. That is fun. That is a fun game. But not a fun game when you're freaking getting shot at by a guy in a turret. It's not fun. But they're probably going to be removed next season, and that's fine with me. I forgot another collab I forgot to mention. To Marvel, Mary Jane Watson and Scarlet Witch. Mary Jane Watson, I have a bad history. Because my friend gifted me it, and he was kind of, behind on his billing. And obviously Fortnite took it away from him, and the stuff that he's gifted me was taken away, and I lost my FNCS skin from Chapter 3 Season 1, and also Mary Jane, and I was so furious. I didn't care if I didn't use them that much. I was devastated. I was so angry. I love the FNCS skin. Iris is a great skin, and Mary Jane Watson was a really good skin, and I love rock music, and her backbling and pickaxe were amazing, and now, gone. But I'm telling you, next time she comes out, I'm getting her. She is a good skin. Anyways, Scarlet Witch. Great collab again. People kind of just overhyped it because of the WandaVision thing, and people really wanted to collab with it. I can't see it. I'm sorry. Call me stupid, blind, idiotic. I really don't see why people wanted Scarlet Witch in the game. Whatever. I'm just not the Fortnite community. Anyways, yeah. So the things I really did enjoy about this season was the blimps. Now, I half liked them. I didn't like them all around the map, but I did like it at Tilted because it's a really great place to, it's in the middle of the map. You can actually just go it's a great mobility tool. I'll admit it. But everywhere else, it was just so garbage. And then when we finally lost that Tilted blimp, I was like, damn, this feels weird now. This feels really weird. And Tilted blimp felt amazing. We have these encounters with the blimps, and we're gonna someone had to take them over, and they would have a battlefield, and we would battle to take it over, and every time they won, they would blow it up. But the battle zones actually took place in the POI. At Tilted, it took place outside of it, more towards Corning. No, not Corning. Was it Corning? Around there. I just don't know where. Anyways, it was around there, and the 7 members were pushing into to the Tilted Towers and bring it back. And not gonna lie, I did really like that blimp there. That's the only blimp that I will actually defend. But unfortunately, the Safe Tooth, that freaking Wolverine ripoff guy was there, which didn't make it fun. It always made me have anxiety when walking around that area. God, that boss freaking sucks. Anyways, we'll get to the bosses. So this season, we got 2 new bosses. Well, one of them was in the game, and one of them was new. And also, there was a third one, which we already had last season. Gunner, we had last season, and everything's the same with him. He throws grenades, he has the Mythic SMG, he has the vault, yada yada. Then we got Dr. Sloan back. Now, the thing about her is, everything is the exact same thing with her. She can do her Shadow Clone Jutsu move, whatever it is. And also, her gun actually got changed. It had the same fire rate as the old Dr. Sloan's Mythic AUG, but it was the Striker version, because the Striker version of the AUG was a first-person one. And to be honest, I'm sorry, I really like the original AUG a lot. The new Striker AUG is good, but I kind of don't like this first-person red dot sight thing. I know a lot of people do, but I just generally don't. It feels... I just like the older, things. Anyway. And then Sabretooth Saber, or whatever the frick his name. I just like calling him Wolverine ripoff. And why I mean that is because if you get too close, he actually does the spin move that Wolverine's Mythic did if you jumped in the air and did the attack button. And other than that, he had a Mythic Thermal AR, which some people was good, but I generally did not like it. To be honest, this season I didn't really like the Mythics. Except for Sloan. So that's the only one I could say I did enjoy. But not really. I still don't really like it. I really hope next season the Mythics are better. Anyways, we also got lightsabers back, which was amazing. All the Star Wars stuff came back to the shop. I'm really happy I got my hands on some of them. And the pickaxes. Next time they come out, I think I'll be able to get the rest of stuff, which I'll definitely do because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm really glad they actually brought the stuff back out. And actually made an interesting twist where they made May the 4th stay for a week or 2 weeks. And I'm very happy they did it. This is probably the best May the 4th because also they had Stormtroopers on the map with challenges to get a banner. Kind of lame. We could have gotten something better because when Star Wars first came in the game, we got a bunch of rewards. But you get what you get. You get what you get. Anyways, I'm really glad they did that because the first May the 4th we've had, which was in Chapter 2, Season 2, we only got some of the skins back, which felt kind of stupid. I think they just only picked the popular ones to come back. Rey, Kylo Ren, and Red Stormtrooper. And and a couple of other items, but like it felt really like not right. Anyways, that's all I really have to say because I don't really have any muscle memory left. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.